Hello, my dear students. So, welcome back to your science class. I hope all of you are safe and fine at your home, enjoying this time. Okay, so children, today we are going to start a new topic in your subject science. The topic is sorting materials into groups. Okay, so today we'll be learning about the materials and the types of materials, the types of objects we have around us, and how to group them. Okay, how to make groups, how to categorize them, that we are going to learn today. Okay, so children, if I talk about the current situation right now, you are sitting in front of a mobile phone or your laptop or your system. So you people, what objects you all can observe around you? There are so many objects around you. Okay, so what kind of objects can you see around you? See, you are sitting on a chair. Okay, so that chair, it uh, might be of plastic, might be of wood. It could be a wooden chair or it could be a plastic chair. You have a laptop in front of you or you have a mobile in front of you. Okay, then you have a notebook with you, you have a pen, you have a book, and you have suppose a water bottle near you. So there are various types of objects around you. Okay, so here I have shared uh, an image with you. Okay, so these are various objects which you people find around yourselves. So here what all objects we can see? A desk is there. Okay, then chair, books, notebooks, pencil case, backpack, scissors, compass, pens, clips, pencils, highlighter, colored pencils. So many objects are there related to your studies, and uh, for different, they have different uses. Okay, so these kind of objects are around you. Now, one more picture is there. See, in the classroom, if I talk about a classroom, what kind of objects you can see over there? See, there system, computer system could be there, a chair is there, a blackboard or a whiteboard. Okay, a dustbin is there, benches, chairs, tables. So all these things are there. Then in your school bag, in my school bag, it's written over here. So what kind of objects are placed over there? In your school bag, books, notebooks, calculator, okay, then pen, diaries, files, folders. So many types of objects are there. In your pencil case, if I talk about scissors, then whiteners you people also carry, then pencil, pen, eraser, sharpener, ruler, then many various kinds of objects. Okay, so these we can say that we have a variety of objects around us which are made up of different kind of materials, अलग अलग चीजों से बने हैं. Okay, so today we'll be just discussing about these different materials, different objects, and then gradually we'll learn how to categorize them. जैसे यहाँ पे किया हुआ है. What they have done in this picture is, in the classroom they have categorized the objects which are used in a classroom. So the objects which are used in a classroom are kept in a separate section. The objects which are kept in a pencil case, they are kept in a separate section. So likewise we can make some groups and put some objects in those groups. Okay, so when we look around, we find ourselves surrounded by a number of objects. Some of these different objects are made from a number of different materials, while others are made using the same material. For example, both desk and chair are made from wood, while pen and dustbins are made using plastic. The material from which an object is made depends on its properties. Okay, so here it's written over here, that when we find ourselves surrounded by a number of objects. Okay, just now we have seen so many examples of a variety of objects around us. Now these objects, these are made up of different materials. If I talk about a chair and a pen, the materials, the things, the material of which they are made up of is different, है ना, दोनों अलग अलग चीजों से मिलके बने हैं. Chair is made up of wood. Okay, the wood is a material. Chair is made up of wood. If I talk about pen, that is made up of, you can say, it could be of plastic. Okay, so different materials are used to make different objects. Now, so how are we going to define this term materials? Materials kya hote hain? Okay, the matter of which an object is made is called material. For example, glass, wood, steel, etc. So what do you understand by this term? Materials or material. What is called a material? The matter, कोई भी चीज, कोई भी object जिस चीज से बना होता है, जिस मैटर से बना होता है, ठीक है, so that is called material. For example, if I talk about a table, a wooden table, ठीक है, so वो जो टेबल है वो किससे मिलके बनी है, किससे बनी हुई है, वुड से. so this wood is a material and the table is an object. Okay, these are two separate things. Wood is a material of which the object table is made. Okay, similarly, glass, if I say, okay, this glass is a material of which it is used in windows also. Okay, so windows, the windows pane, and also in that it is used. So now in the topic which we are going to study is sorting materials into groups. Okay, today's topic is sorting materials into groups. Now we have understood that what is the meaning of this term materials. ठीक है, किसी कोई भी ऑब्जेक्ट जिस चीज से मिलके बना होता है, दैट इज कॉल्ड अ मटेरियल. वी नो हाउ टू, what is the meaning of this word group. Now what is this sorting? Now see, the sorting word means to arrange uh, these materials into different groups based on their properties. ठीक है ना. For example, a very simple example I'm going to take. We all know on this earth what kind of things do we find? Living things and non-living things. We can simply categorize all the things present on this earth as living and non-living things. ठीक है, तो ये एक property है, living and non-living, जिसको हमने दो अलग अलग ग्रुप्स में डिवाइड कर दिया है. So this is called sorting, है ना. इनको अलग अलग ग्रुप्स में डिवाइड कर देना कि किस ग्रुप में कौन सी प्रॉपर्टी के अकॉर्डिंग एनी ऑब्जेक्ट विल कम. So how we have grouped here, that living things, the things which respire, which breathe, we can say, which grow, which reproduce, they can be called living things and उन्हें हम living things की कैटेगरी में रख देंगे. Then the second group is of non-living things. The things, the objects which do not grow, which do not reproduce, which do not respire, which do not breathe are termed as non-living things. So here we have made two broad groups. One is of living things and another one is of non-living things. So this grouping, this arranging, this arrangement, this type of arrangement is called sorting. Fine, sorting materials into groups. So now see this, what is the need of this sorting? ये हमें क्या जरूरत है ये नॉन लिविंग थिंग्स और लिविंग थिंग्स को डिवाइड करने की, या ये चीज वुड की बनी है, ये चीज स्टील की बनी है, ये प्लास्टिक की है. What is the need of all this? Why are we doing this? See, now this grouping, this makes our work easier. Now, how? Grouping the objects. Okay, it helps us to arrange them in a systematic manner. Okay, so grouping the objects help us to arrange the objects in a systematic manner. And when the objects are grouped, they are easy to handle. Then grouping, it also makes easy to compare two objects. है ना, कंपैरिजन इजी हो जाता है दो ऑब्जेक्ट्स के बीच में. जस्ट नाउ वी हैव टेकन एन एग्जांपल ऑफ लिविंग एंड नॉन लिविंग थिंग्स. सो नाउ वी हैव मेड टू ग्रुप्स. सो इट इज very easy for us to compare between the two, है ना, to write the differences. Okay, to jot down the differences. So it is very easy for us to do this thing. So that is why this grouping is done, and it also becomes easier for us to understand the properties of different objects when they are grouped in a proper way. ठीक है, कोई भी, जैसे अभी हम लिविंग थिंग्स की बात कर रहे हैं, सो वी can easily understand the properties of these living things when they are kept in a separate group, है ना. We can say these all living things, they all grow, है ना. We can say this. Then these all living things, they reproduce. The living things, they respire. The living things, these breathe, है ना. तो that is why it becomes easier for us to do this sorting, to do this grouping. Okay, now this grouping of things, okay, हम ये जो groups बना रहे हैं, this grouping of things, so how we are making the groups, हम देख रहे हैं कि similar properties क्या है ना. If I am putting two living things in a same category, for example, if I am writing human beings and if I am writing plants under the category of, under the group living things. So मैंने कैसे लिखा? Why? Because human beings or plants, what properties, what characteristics are common between the two? They both respire, they both grow, they reproduce, है ना. तो these are some characteristics. दोनों grow करते हैं, इसलिए मैंने उन्हें एक group में रखा है. So that is why this grouping is done with similar properties, and this is termed as classification. Okay, so what do you understand by classification? The grouping of things with similar properties is called classification. Fine. So we can classify different things based on whether they are living or non-living. See the same example, okay, just now we had discussed. So we can classify different things based on whether they are living or they are non-living. It is also possible to classify objects based on their shape, size, etc. Okay, so various other parameters are also there. उनकी different properties होती हैं. They've got different physical properties, physical appearance, different shape, different size, है ना. So on these, based on these criteria, we can form separate groups. तो कैसे करेंगे हम ये classification? How are we going to group these things? Based on the similar properties. Now the question comes, just now we had discussed the question that why do we need to classify things around us? Okay, so why do we need to classify things around us? Because this classification organize them better, helps us to locate them easily. I'll explain this using an example. I'm just reading it first. So the point number 1 here is organize them better, helps us to locate them easily, to study their properties, to decide which material to choose for a specific purpose. So these are few reasons why we are grouping, why we are classifying. Okay, why we are doing this classification, why we are grouping things. So now here, let me take an example over here. A very simple example I'm going to take. Suppose you have a guest at your house. Okay, a guest has come to your house. Now what will happen? Your mother asked you to bring a glass of water, okay, for the guest. So what will you do? Where will you go to bring the glass of water? कहाँ पे जाओगे? To the bedroom? No. You'll straight away go towards your kitchen. Okay. Why? Because that area is क्लासिफाइड है ना, उसको आपने एक ग्रुप करके एक ग्रुप बना दिया है आपने कि या जो भी खाने से या खाने पीने से रिलेटेड जो भी चीजें होंगी वो हमें कहाँ मिलेंगी, इन द किचन. फाइन, है ना. तो स्ट्रेट अवे यू विल मूव टुवर्ड्स द किचन. सिमिलरली इफ यू आर आस्क्ड बेटा गेट मी दैट बुक, आपकी वो बुक है आपके पास, if your mother is asking bring that book, bring that notebook, so what will you do? You will not go to the kitchen now, you'll go to your study room or your bedroom, wherever you are keeping all the stuff, है ना. तो it's like हमने घर में भी ग्रुप बना रखा है. We have made one bedroom, there is a guest room, there is a kitchen, है ना, there is a dining area. So we have made different groups based on the based on our use, we can say, na, how we are using things. So the related things are kept in those regions. Okay. So now let us take another example. Suppose you are in a departmental store, okay, like Big Bazaar and all. So you are there with your mother and father, with your parents. So now what happens is your mother wants to pick up some grocery, okay, and your father wants to look at some paintings, and you want some music DVDs for yourself, okay. So what will happen? The three of you, ना, the three of you, you will take three different directions. ऐसा नहीं आप तीनों आप आपके मम्मा पापा आप तीनों एक ही डायरेक्शन में, आप एक ही सेक्शन में जाओगे. No, you three will be moving into three different directions in that store. Why? Why is it so? Because there they have made sections. They have the objects are stored, the objects which are there, they are stored and they are categorized into different sections, you know, to according to their type. So that is why you will head towards the section where these music DVDs will be there. Your father, he will be moving towards the section where he could find some paintings to look at. And your mother, she'll move to the grocery section. So that is how things are classified, objects are classified, they are grouped on the basis of their use, na, or on the basis of their physical properties. So that is how now it becomes easier, na, isn't it? Isn't it? It becomes easier for us to go and shop in a departmental store when there are different sections. Now imagine what would happen अगर वहाँ पे sections नहीं होते and you wanted some music DVDs. अब वो music DVDs, paintings, groceries and many other stuff, बहुत सारा और तरह का सामान भी सब एक साथ रखा हुआ है, एक ही जगह रखा हुआ है. Now imagine how it would be. कैसे आप ढूंढोगे उसमें से आपकी म्यूजिक डीवीडी. सी द suppose some toys and books and all are lying along with the DVD. So what would have happened? That is why it is important for us to organize things. Okay, so that is why this is the first point, that organize them. Why do we need to classify things around us? Because organizing these things, it helps us uh, to locate them easily in a better way. Okay, so now, and if we are organizing the things according to their use, according to their properties, so we can easily understand their properties. Okay, so now what are the objectives? Okay, अब क्या objectives हैं इस topic के, why we are learning this and what we'll be able to understand from this topic. So at the end of this topic, you all will be able to sort materials on the basis of their shape. Fine. So you'll be able to group materials on the basis of their shape. You'll be able to sort materials on the basis of their state. Okay. Then you will be able to sort materials on the basis of the raw material used and understand why sorting of materials is important. I think अभी भी आ गया होगा समझ में, है ना, बट अभी हम इसको और elaborated way में we'll be understanding this. Okay, so now see, we have a variety in life around us. ठीक है, बहुत सारे अलग अलग तरह की चीजें हैं हमारी लाइफ में, हमारे आसपास, है ना, हमें अलग अलग तरह के ऑब्जेक्ट्स दिखते हैं. तो अ सिंपल एग्जांपल आई विल टेक दैट, सी यू सी a variety of people around you, है ना, they are of different religions, speaking different languages. ठीक है, in the school itself you can see, है ना, your classmates, teachers, so there are different types of people. They have got different religions, they speak different languages, okay, and they are also engaged in different hobbies. There's a variety of people. Also, there's a variety in goods that we use in our daily life. For example, see, a picture is there on the screen, है ना, so what is it, okay, what does it mean, क्या समझ में आ रहा है इस पिक्चर को देख के? There are so many clothes, है ना, so many t-shirts are there on the hangers, and they are of different colors, है ना, बहुत सारे colors हमें दिख रहे हैं. So see, this is a variety that we are wearing different colored clothes in our daily life. आज हमने पिंक पहना है, कल हम ब्लू पहनेंगे, परसों हम येलो पहनेंगे. ठीक है, इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट कि वी आर रिपीटिंग द वन एंड द सेम थिंग. ऐसा नहीं है रोज हम येलो 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 पहन रहे हैं, नहीं, है ना, वी चेंज. सो we change the color of the clothes, we change our clothes, so there is a variety in clothes. ठीक है, then there is a variety, then the containers we use for storage, है ना, they also vary in shapes, sizes. You can say here there are two figures, okay, so different types of shapes are there. So this first picture, it shows different types of shapes. देखो यहाँ पे आपको cuboidal सा भी दिख जाएगा, cuboidal shape is also there, ठीक है, and in the second picture cylindrical shape भी है, conical shape भी होता है. So there are different shapes, ठीक है. Then we can sort these materials based on the uh, sort these objects based on the materials of which they are made of. For example, here in the first picture, chairs and table are there, but they are made up of plastic. And in the second figure, same chair and table is there, but they are made up of wood. So this is the difference. Okay. So this is all for today. So just try to understand that what we are going to learn, what have you understood, that how we are going to sort. Okay, so there are some properties that we'll study later on. Right now, today's class was just an introduction that why we are learning this, you know. So we see so many objects around us, they are made up of different materials. Why classification is done, you know, why do we need to classify things around us? That is the main thing. And what are the objectives, what are you going to learn after the completion of this topic? So just revise all these things for today, okay, and take care all of you. Bye bye, thank you.